The Blues have won 2 in a row in this ongoing rivalry. Schen's physicality overshadowed the fact he had a number of assists last time. Classic's defense and physical play were noticeable the last time they played. Original 6 matching up with an original expansion. Blues and Hawks next. Oh, this building's electric and both teams are set to go. The Blackhawks have won the draw and we are now underway. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Here's a shot. There's a stop with the blocker by Binnington. Quick pass to Bushnevich. He carries the puck up along the wing. Chicago's got possession of the puck. Quick pass across to Bedard. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. And now he tries to get it across to Bushnevich. Takes the feed at the back end. The Blues gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Slides the puck across to Moore. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Puck scooped up by Thomas. Moves it quickly over to Bushnevich. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Skates to the crease. Big save by the goaltender washing that one.
This is a dialed-in goaltender. Very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Quick feed to Mikheyev. And the puck's booted away. Donato's got it along the boards. Play whistle dead as the puck goes into the bench, and I think that woke up a few players. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. And off the draw, they take the puck. Feeds the puck across to Holloway. Into the offensive zone. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender.
Mikheyev's back in the lineup after nursing his injury, and sometimes it can be frustrating and you can feel a little slow to start, but he creates some offense right off the hop.
The Blackhawks will play it in their own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Picked off. And he serves it across to Holloway. Poked away at center by Bjugstad. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Moves it to Bjugstad. And that one's picked off. The Blackhawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a chance. That's gloved by Knight. Moves the puck. The Blackhawks work it through center. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Here's a short pass to Crevier. Moves it around along the half wall. That's gloved by Binnington. Oh, catches him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
And that's a smart heads-up play by Dickinson. Sent into the offensive zone. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Slides it on over to Bjugstad. Sends it in deep. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. Slaggert's got it in the defensive end. And he takes the feed. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. The Blues gain possession. Puck picked up by Kyrou. And he feeds it down to Neighbors. Here they come on the attack. Quick pass to Dickinson. Uses the boards with the bank pass. Passes out front. And that's intercepted. Sends it in on the attack. The Blues have it against the wall. Chicago's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Across the line, down the left wall. Chicago's got it now. Tremendous stop by Binnington.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
The Blues play it along the boards. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Schenn. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off.
Knight's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Schenns won the draw inside the neutral zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Gains the zone from the right side. Offside the call. We'll get a reset. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. And he takes the dish. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Great save. Oh, off the crossbar. What a chance on the play.
Oh, that's so frustrating. Sometimes you just don't get the bounces. The goaltender's going to say, I was in good position, but nonetheless, it does not go in. Off the bar now.
Across the line. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Puck dumped in. They'll complete a line change. Tees it up. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot. Taken by Broberg. And the puck's kicked free. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Knight's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Thomas wins possession in the defensive zone. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. That's just trying to shake the defender. He's in the clear. He scores! What a shot!
What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
The Blues land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Well, yeah, I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Thomas has won the draw. They'll go to work offensively. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. comes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Knight's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
St. Louis has possession of the puck. With possession along the wall. Quick feed to Thomas. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. The Blues take possession here in the open ice. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Kairu's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one, and the puck dies on his stick.
Sends the pass over. They put the puck into the offensive end. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Pushes it across to Fowler. Slides the puck ahead to Suter. Chicago's gained possession. Dropped him in the open ice. Puts it in deep. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Scores! They tie it up! And we are back to even!
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately got it, but not all of it.
Chicago's quickly erased that one-goal deficit here in the first.
Yeah, they found a way to have that counter-punch to get on the board as well here, James. And that can be tough to do when you don't get the start you wanted. You know you're all pumped up in the dressing room. When you come out, you just don't have it. You got to chip away at it. That's what they've done throughout the period, and they wind up getting a goal.
Along the half wall with the puck. Big hit, and that frees up possession. The Blackhawks are in transition. Moves it to Bedard. Great stop by Binnington.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
And that's turned aside. Puck fired in deep, and they'll go for a change. Now he slides it up to Moore. Chicago's got the puck against the half wall. St. Louis looks to break out on their own end. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Dumps the puck in. Chicago's got possession of the puck. Dishes it off. Big time stop. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Knight. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Schenns won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Sends the feed in front. Oh, and he keeps it here. Puck grab by Mikheyev. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Joseph's going to serve a pair for interference.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
Swing the momentum back in their direction if they can shut this down right here.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. And a solid job tying up his opponent.
Edmonton's able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James. He's been strong on the puck tonight, but he's still looking for his first.
An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Can't get it out as they tried to play it off the glass.
And this is a tough one. You know the coach isn't going to like it. One, they needed a line change. And two, if you get it out, now you can contest the entry. And that's the most difficult place for the PP to get in the zone.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Into the offensive end now. Short-handed breakaway. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James. And then it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
Takes possession of the puck off the draw. And now it's grabbed by Donato. Feeds it over. Grabs it with the glove. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Thomas gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. The Blues win the draw on their own end. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Takes the feed up ahead. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here's a feed in front. And that's blocked in front. And a great save.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
McKay set the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes the feed. Glove save, and he made it look simple. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Passes it to Foligno. The Blackhawks looking against the half wall. Reaches out with the trapper and just gets enough of it to keep it out of the net. The Blackhawks will play the puck from behind the net. Tosses it on to Dickinson. The Blackhawks are on the attack. Here's a short pass to Donato. Both teams back to even strength, and after giving up a short-handed goal, it's an opportunity the power play unit would probably sooner forget.
And that's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one.
And they'll dump it in. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. The Blackhawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. Taken along the wall by Ruda. The Blackhawks have the puck now. And he takes the feed. Chicago's got it along the wall. What a steal in his own end. Oh, he got rocked there.
He got crushed, James, but it looked like it was a clean hit, but sends it stiff flying.
Chicago's got the puck. Great stretch passes and connects. Great hits up play with the stick by Suter. Quick pass to Toropchenko. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Scrum along the wall. Slides the puck over to Crevier. Gaining momentum up along the side. Chicago's got the puck against the boards. And he was ready for that one. Here's a chance in front. And that's stopped. Moves it quickly over to Suter. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Passes the puck over to Lafferty. Pushes it across to Moore. The Blues look to start the transition game. Fires it into the offensive zone. Lafferty's taking it from his own end. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Quick feed to Suter. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Sundqvist. Handles the puck. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Chicago's ready to go on the attack. Loses the coverage there. Moves it to Sundqvist. Dumps it in. Picked up along the boards by Torchenko. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Puck scooped up by Mikheyev. Chicago's on the attack. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Whiffs on that. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. St. Louis has the puck. Sends it over to Parayko. Joseph's got it along the boards. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Great defensive effort with the stick. Murphy's lugging the puck. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Moves the puck along the half wall. Sends it ahead to Joseph. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Tries to feed it over to Ruda. Fires it! I don't even know if a soccer net would have found the back of that one.
Well, he got to the right place at the right time here, James. A little bit of panic sets in, and he fires it wide. I mean, you can't miss by that much. I mean, it's a landslide out there, and he certainly didn't convert on it.
That's a solid hit. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a short pass to Foligno. Gets the puck in deep. The Blues have it from their own end. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Chicago's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off.
The Blues are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
The Blackhawks grab possession to the puck. Turned aside with the glove by Binnington.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's 2-1. St. Louis has it in their own end. Slides the puck over. Kyrou's got it in the offensive zone. The Blues ready to go on the attack. Knight's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. The Blackhawks continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. Thomas wins it in the offensive zone. Picks up the puck. Knight's going to hang on for a whistle. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. The Blackhawks win the draw. Puck picked up by Mikheyev. Here's a chance. Denies him with the pad. Scooped up along the wall by Thomas. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Tries to get the puck over to Kyrou. Takes the feed. Broken up in the neutral zone by Vlasic. Chicago's looking to break out. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. The Blues gain control of the puck. The Blackhawks take possession here in the open ice. Sends a pass over. The Blues have it against the wall. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Well, this is the definition of rivalry, isn't it, Cheryl?
It really is. You see these teams going toe-to-toe. It's a 200-foot game here, back and forth action, and we're just witnessing some frustration and a heated tempers flaring.
Not like this atmosphere needed a little jolt of energy, but they got it.
An emotional charge up and down the lineup here, James. You want to be a wave of momentum? This is a good way to get it going. The Blackhawks have gained some momentum from that fight. It's all them as they win that one.
Both coaches seem to have settled down their benches, and both teams are lining up here for the face-off. The Blackhawks take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Puck dumped in. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Throws it in. Grabbed along the board by Torchenko. Oh, a good heads-up play with the poke check. The Blues pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes a shot, and it comes up with a stop there. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Quick pass to Teravainen. Sends it across the ice. An easy save by Binnington. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Passes over to Vlasic. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Oh, he stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Blues are clinging to a 2-1 lead. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Chicago's got a hold of the puck. Can't get a hold of that pass. The Blues have it now. Looking to get it out. Can't clear the puck, but they still have it. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Looks to pass it to Bjugstad. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Doc. Taken by Mikheyev. And now he moves it quickly to Donato. Takes that pass back at the point. Gives them nothing in front.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Oh, look at this. The Blackhawks gain possession. Directs it on over to Bertuzzi. Quick feed to Reichel. The Blues take over on possession. And he coughs it up with the pass. Covers it up and will get a stoppage in play.
Knights made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter is coming from.
Chicago's put a lot of pucks on net so far here in this first period, but they still find themselves trailing late. Thomas wins the face-off at his own end. Takes the pass. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Taken along the wall by Falk. Slides it back to the blue line. Puck grabbed by Vlasic. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Levels him with the hit. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. And that pass attempt is deflected. Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. Gains the zone from the right. Sends the pass in front. And that doesn't connect. Snapper from the slot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Picked off. Moves it to Broberg. Tees it up on the blue line. Shuts him down. Chicago's got the puck. The Blackhawks will play it from the defensive zone. And they'll use that dumping to change up the defense. Solid check to slow him down. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Chicago's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Big-time defensive play.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will give you a little more leeway to get things done offensively. You start to take some risks, but this one doesn't work out in their favor.
There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Binnington's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
Chicago's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Broberg. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Receives the pass. Here's a short pass to Broberg. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Big play inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed from the left side. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Here they come on the attack down the left side. On the attack along the boards. The Blackhawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Handles the pass. Redirected off a stick. Quick pass to Mikheyev. And now it's over to Doc. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Quick feed to Fowler. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Denies him in front.
All those tracking exercises when you're young come in handy when you're older, and this is a prime example. Look at him bob and weave trying to find that puck. He does and makes a save.
Lots of time left in this period. The Blues lead it 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Unleashes a cannon! Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. The Blackhawks have been generating a lot of pucks on net, but they still trail here in the second. Scoops up the puck off the draw. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Chicago's got possession of the puck. The Blackhawks are across the line and into the offensive end. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Suter. Dumps it in. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Dishes it to Murphy. Into the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
There he is from the slot. Too much traffic in the lane. And he passes it up ahead to Moore. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Sundqvist.
Binnington's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you out-will your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save.
Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. And he takes the pass. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Puck bounces into the bench and we'll get a face-off.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Moves it to Broberg. Bjugstad's got the puck. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves the puck. Quick shot! And that goes off a body. Feeds it over to Joseph. Lafferty's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a short pass to Mikheyev. The Blackhawks carry it along the wall. Drives to the sweet spot with the stop. Moves it over to Parayko. Puck scooped up by Broberg. And now it's to Kyrou. Feeds it across. Reaches out and uses the stick. The Blackhawks move to the offensive zone. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Picked up along the boards by Bertuzzi. Picked off by Kyrou. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Shot! And that's turned aside by Knight. Works it across to Ruda. Puck scooped up by Shen. Big time stop there.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
The Blues gain possession in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Toropchenko. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Chicago's had the scoring opportunities. They just haven't been able to capitalize as they continue to trail. And off the face-off, they take possession. Avoids the poke check. Scooped up along the wall by Dickinson. From the left side, takes the pass. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Here's a chance on the attack. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Dickinson. Whacks it into the offensive zone. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Cutting to the front of the net. And he catches that one with the glove.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Chicago's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Nice zone entry from the right side. Routine save made by Binnington. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. And a good read to get possession there with the two centermen tangled up. St. Louis with a big defensive zone faceoff. Into the attacking end. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. And now he moves it to Teravainen. Intercepted. Takes a shot. Good stop by Knight. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
More than half the period left to play. St. Louis is in the driver's seat. They lead it 2-1 in what has been a very spirited affair. Boards won a big draw in their own end.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
And that pass goes off a stick. Grabbed along the boards by Vlasic. From the open ice, they gain the line. Shot! Makes the save. St. Louis has it near the wall. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Passes on over to Vlasic. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. The Blues gain possession. Quick pass to Fowler. The Blues will play it in their own end. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Blackhawks have it against the wall. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Across the line from center. Rocks him on the play. The Blues get a hold of the puck. And he takes the feed. The Blues cross the line and gain the zone. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a chance behind the net. Quick feed to Reichel. Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it around along the half wall. Battle along the wall. That knocks him off the puck. Crevier's got it along the wing. Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. And here's the pass to Reichel. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Torchenko. And a great save. Looks to set up at the point now. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We've got a 2-1 game. Chicago's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Long reach breaks up. Oh, wow, what a save!
An unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding.
Chicago's got the puck against the boards. Oh, there's one more! And some good footwork to kick it away. Walker save and a good one by Bennington. What a hit against the wall. And he takes the dish. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Here's a hit on the play. Oh, there's a hit. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Gets the puck in deep. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, and a smart heads-up play with the bank pass. Chicago's got possession here in the neutral zone. The Blues have it now. Angles it over to Fowler. Puck picked up by Lafferty. Taken by Bedard. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Now over to Suter. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Teravainen. Bedard's got it against the boards. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop.
The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Chicago's put up a lot of shots and so far plenty of scoring chances, and yet they still trail here in the second. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Shot! And he makes the save. He scores! Talk about staying with the play as he puts in his own rebound.
This is a pounder goal if I ever scored one, but I love his ability to drive, and he gets the original shot off. This is imposing your will on the opponent, just blasting through everyone, getting your own rebound to get the goal.
You gotta love those teammates that just continually perform in those big games, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, when the pressure is on, they deliver. I mean, just look at the stat sheet. He is a point-per-game player against this rival opponent, James, and you know that there's a level of urgency to his game. He brings everyone around him, and they rally towards the fight.
Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Foligno. Puck grab by Reichel. Hard hit frees up the puck. What a steal in his own end.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Folks got it in the defensive end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, he gets in front of that to make a great save.
Knight's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Slides it across. Folks moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it to Joseph. St. Louis plays it along the wing. And now it's grabbed by Fowler. Wow, what a stop by Knight. The Blues get a hold of the puck in the open ice. And things start to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Stops it cold. Knocks the puck loose. Penalty coming up. Here's a short pass to Buck. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
The coach is simply wanting an explanation as to why his team keeps getting penalized, and just a reasonable explanation, that's all it takes. It's composed, though.
The power play unit goes right back to work. The Blues take possession off the faceoff.
An opportunity here to right the wrong on that demoralizing shorty earlier. They're on the power play. The coach is telling them, listen, you got to stick to the system. You have the man advantage.
Sundqvist recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And they manage to clear it. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Dishes it off. Stones him with the blocker. And he comes up big again.
Binnington's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. And man, his team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
The Blues win the draw. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Seriously close. Let's see what the officials are calling. The Blackhawks will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
You got to keep your hands down, and when you don't, you're going to get the cross-checking call all day long.
As we get set for the face-off, a chance to see both teams in a little 4-on-4 action here.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Picked up along the wall by Lafferty. Quick pass to Murphy. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Passes it over. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Sends the pass over. Handles that one. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Well past the midway mark of this period, it's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score of 3-1. The Blues take possession on the faceoff. Turns aside that blast. Makheyev's gained the line and on the attack. Chicago's playing it from the side. And that's a great heads-up play by Shen. Sends it into the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Parayko. Makheyev's got it through center. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Pass out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Takes the feed. Sent into the offensive zone. St. Louis now goes to work on the power play after their time in the sin bin expired. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Tries to get it to Shen. Puck battle along the boards. And it's kicked away. Denies them in close. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Moves it over to Reichel. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Here's a centering pass. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. The Blues power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Puck moved over to Holloway. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And he takes the feed. Sends it in deep. The Blues gain possession in their own end. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Nothing doing. St. Louis has possession of it now. Puck scooped up by Falk. Bjugstad's got it through the neutral zone. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. The Blackhawks take possession in the defensive end. Quick feed to Bedard. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Gotta love how both of these teams are playing so fast right now. I mean, the quick counters and the transitions are creating a lot of speeds, which are generating scoring chances at both ends.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Blues have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. Thomas wins the faceoff. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. They go on the attack through center. Quick pass across to Bedard. With possession along the wall. Handles the puck. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas and they try and get a little too cute, and that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
And that's a smart heads-up play by Doc.
Sometimes when you're winning, you can get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Chicago's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. Dickinson's won it off the faceoff. The Blackhawks cross the blue line and are on the attack. Pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Thomas setting up against the wall. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Moves it quickly over to Buchnevich. From the neutral zone now. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Steps into the offensive end. Feeds it over. And he shuts the door on that. Through center along the wing. Blows him up on that hit. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Torchenko. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Shuts him down. Gains the zone from the right side. Slides it across. Picked up along the boards by Slager. Folks taking the puck now here inside his own territory. And some good footwork to kick it away. Slides the puck over. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Here's a shot, and that goes wide of everything. Scooped up along the wall by Vlasic. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Puck picked up by Broberg. Battle along the boards. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Fires it on net. Turned aside by Binnington.
Crevier's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
Along the half wall with the puck. Comes up with the stop. The Blues gain control of the puck. Fires it. Oh, what a stop with the kick save. Bertuzzi's got it against the boards. And that's blocked from someone in front. Hammers it on net. Denies him with the save. Slides the puck across to Shen. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Blues have it from the corner. Shen's exploring options with the puck. Using the net for cover. Sends it in on the attack. The Blues have it from their own end. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Blackhawks gain possession. Taken by Bjugstad. And now he angles it across to Shen. Pass stolen in the open ice. Knocked away. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it to Shen. And he sidesteps the check there. Puts it in deep. The Blackhawks have it now. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Mikheyev's taking the puck behind the net. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. And that slides right out to center ice. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bedard. Chicago's got the puck against the half wall. Makes a save. Huge steal in his own end. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. And the middle frame almost done. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. St. Louis on the attack. The Blackhawks look to start the transition game. Puck grab by Falk. Here's a short pass to Shen. Takes the feed. Grabbed along the boards by Shen. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Shot! And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off the stick.
Binnington's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, true position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. You have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
The Blackhawks win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Glove save, and he handles it with ease. Binnington's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Chicago's had the shots tonight, but they cannot find that finish here late in the second period. And they'll start with possession. And that's poked away by Neighbors. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. Puts the puck in. The Blackhawks have it against the wall. Feeds it on over to Slager. We got a whistle offside to call.
Knight's really had the pulse of his team this game, James. I mean, making some huge saves at the right time, and that's what you need from your goaltender, to sort of weather the storm where they have to and make the timely save when they need to. You garner momentum from it. It's uplifting, and it provides energy.
The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. Final frame is underway here. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
Chicago's been holding on to the puck a ton. They've been doing a real good job of protecting and shielding the puck. But it just hasn't translated into generation of offense. They got to continue to work on that through the third period. They are trailing, but it's right on them. You can feel it's on their stick, James. It's just a matter of getting another one.
Sends a pass over. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Quick pass to Thomas. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Big time stop there. And now it's grabbed by Bedard. Rips it. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Buchnevich is stick handling in his own zone. Puck scooped up by Parayko. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. Picked up along the wall by Bedard. Here's a chance. Stopped with ease. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Taken by Broberg. The Blues have it now. Great read in the offensive zone by Doc. And they come up with it as the puck skips out. Puck picked up by Parayko. Gains the zone through the middle. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Shen. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. The Blues gain control of it. St. Louis has it in the offensive end. And that goes off a player in front. Mikheyev's taking it from his own end. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And a great save. And he slides it quickly to Bushnevich. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Great poke check on the reach. Puck is scooped up here inside the offensive zone by Mikheyev. Picked off by Parayko. Taken along the wall by Kyrou. Takes the pass. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Bushnevich is trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
And they'll dump it in. Chicago's got it from behind the net. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Schen's got it now deep inside his own end. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. The Blackhawks take over on possession. Quick pass to Slager. Fires it into the offensive zone. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Toss up the puck after that hit. Picked up along the boards by Bertuzzi. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Long lead pass into the open ice. Tries to get the puck for Kyrou. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Bertuzzi's going to play it against the half wall. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Here's a chance. Glove save made by Binnington. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Blues are up 3-1. Schen's won it in their own end. Feeds the puck over to Joseph. Tosses it to Bedard. Moves into the slot. And he keeps that one out. And he fights off another save. And the officials lose sight of the puck, stopping the play dead. Chicago's looking to continue putting more and more shots on net, but they're going to have to finish one of these chances as they trail in the third. St. Louis has taken possession off the draw on their own end. Gains the zone through center. Scoops up the puck now. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. They've got the defense outnumbered. Sends the pass down low. Right in front. Fantastic save.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Dishes it off. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Big hit. Dumps it in. Scooped up along the wall by Neighbors. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Gets the puck in deep. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Fires it into the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Mikheyev. The Blues pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Intercepted the pass. Chicago's in now. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Chicago's got the puck. Into the offensive end now. Takes a shot. Binnington's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Chicago's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. And off the draw, they'll take possession. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Puck dumped in. The Blackhawks gain possession. Slides it over to Dickinson. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. in his own end to come up with the puck. Throws it in. Puts it on net. Oh, right off the noggin. Thankfully, he had a mask on to make the save.
Goaltenders today adding such personal touches to their face mask. And in this one, man, he takes it and it gets scuffed. It's right off his melon.
Still lots of time left in the period. St. Louis has a 3-1 lead, and their fans who made it down for this one are loving it. The Blues win it. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Quick feed to Bertuzzi. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. Quick feed down low. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Passes it over. Puck grab by Joseph. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Knights opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Thomas wins the face-off in the offensive zone. Chicago's got a hold of the puck. Here's a chance to the middle, and that's stopped. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Slides it across to Parayko. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. The Blackhawks gain possession in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Bedard. Receives the pass. Thomas plays the puck. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Can't maintain possession. Moves it to Bushnevich. Intercepted in the offensive end by Mikheyev. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Chicago's been the better team tonight, in my opinion, but still, they trail here in the third period despite having the advantage in shots. St. Louis moves it ahead. Here's a short pass to Mikheyev. Pokes it away in his own end. Quick pass to Toropchenko. The Blues looking against the half wall. Big time save! Oh my goodness!
Well, go technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Sean.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and
scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
That's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Look out, here they come on the attack. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Works it across to Vlasic. Dumps it in. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Oh, and that hit right off his mask.
Goaltenders try and make themselves as big as possible, and it usually hits other parts of the body, but this one rattles right off the cage.
Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Quick shot! Misses a golden opportunity there. Shuts him down. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Shot! And that goes off a stick. Takes the feed at the point. And now it's grabbed by Lafferty. And he says no! Slides it diagonally to Neighbors.
Joseph's back in the play after grabbing a new stick from the bench. I mean, man, these things snap in half.
And that somehow stayed out of the net. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
The Blackhawks have the advantage in shots tonight, but they still find themselves trailing here in the third period. Off the draw, they take possession. Handles the pass. Here's an odd-man rush. The Blackhawks played along the boards. Hammers the shot. Turns it aside with the blocker by Binnington. Sent in deep, and the forwards will go to the bench. End up along the boards. Murphy's lugging the puck. Chicago's got it behind the net. Grabs it in his own end. Takes a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Chicago's got it behind the net. The Blues have it behind the net. Puck scooped up by Falk. Angles it over to Bushnevich. Picks it off. Look out. Handles it along the blue line. Turn that one aside. Puck battle along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Suter. And he gives it over to Bjugstad. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Slager. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. With the stop. Chicago's got possession of the puck. That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh group of forwards out there. And he takes the pass. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Quick feed to Thomas. That's blocked. Moves it quickly over to Thomas. Quick shot. Comes up with a stop. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Washington's in town next here for the final game of this homestand, and this place should be rocking. You'll be there, Cheryl. I know that. I'll be here. Yeah, that's more than enough reason for you to get your tickets for this one. Gets in the lane with the body. Wide of the net. Picked up along the wall by Thomas. They've really got him on their heels here now. There's a hit on the play. And they pick up the puck here in their own end. And the team comes up with it. Oh, what a collision. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. The Blackhawks take possession of the neutral zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Moves it to Parayko. The Blues gain the zone. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Kyrie's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Moves the pass in front. And that goes off a stick and off target.
Broberg's not happy with that last sequence. Knows he has a huge opportunity and just misses the mark and brings it off the post.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Blues lead at 4-1. St. Louis takes possession off the draw. The Blues will play it in their own end. Sends it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Chicago's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Denied! Lovely defensive effort. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. And close! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
St. Louis has the puck here off the faceoff. Holloway's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves with the puck at the corner. Denies him again. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. That's a smart read with the two centermen tied up. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Takes it right in the chest. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Quick pass across to Reichel. And he sends it across to Moreno. Sends it over to Bertuzzi. Just a great defensive read there. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moves the puck. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Here's a shot. He scores! And there it is, his first of the year.
Oh, James, that's got to feel good. Not only does it take all of the pressure off, but it sets you up with confidence for the rest of the season.
St. Louis continues to punish the opposition here in period number 3.
And the coach has to love this. I mean, when you have a major league like this in the third period, you can look down at your bench and recognize that the lines can roll. And this gives confidence to everyone on the team, not to mention they're padding their stats.
And the puck skips away after that move.
Murphy's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off the stick and we lost possession.
Here's a short pass to Slager. Dumps it into the O-zone. St. Louis has it behind the net. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Gets the puck in deep. The Blackhawks have it now. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Stops it with a glove.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save. No rebound to boot.
Tries to feed it over to Bushnevich. Taken by Falk. Shakes off the coverage. Quick pass to Bushnevich. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. Just slide.
You can have the hardest shot in the world, a ton of velocity. It can be so heavy, but if it doesn't hit the net in the right spots, it's not going anywhere.
The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. And now it's grabbed by Bushnevich. Here's a shot. Scores! And the pylon continues, and these home fans, I think, have had about enough.
Yeah, they have had enough, and they paid money, and they're leaving the building. Why? Because they are frustrated with their team, with the lack of effort today, and just getting blown out of the water.
Taken along the wall by Thomas. Gets it over. Quick feed to McKayev. Slides into Doc. To the front. Stops the rocket of a shot. St. Louis has the puck. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Gets in front of it. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. St. Louis takes possession at center. Moves it quickly over to Parayko. Picked up along the boards by Holloway. Slides the puck across to Lafferty. Shakes himself free. Huge stop by Bennington. Up along the wing.
St. Louis has the lead and sending their second line back on the ice. Because they've been their top line all night long, you can expect they're going to finish this game and get out there a ton.
The Blackhawks have it against the wall. Tara Biden's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Chicago's got the puck here in the open ice. The Blues gain possession. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Sends it over front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Right from a young age, you're working on small space games, and this is telltale reason why. Look at him in the low slot area here, just maneuvering, shifting his way to the backhand, and he buries it.
Blackhawks don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give him a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
And he takes the feed. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Puck sent over to Bertuzzi. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Makes the save and put out the fire in front. Can't connect. Grabs the puck at center. Sends it into the offensive zone. Pass to Reichel. Loses the coverage there. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away. Karavainen's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going, and when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Good heads-up play to sneak in there on the tie-up and come up with the puck. Fires it on net. Blocked in front. And loses possession after a solid hit. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. Here's a pass to the middle. Takes a shot. Moves it to Fowler. Slides the pass over to Kyrou. And now he tries to get it across to Thomas. And he takes the dish. Slides it across. Big-time stuff there.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
The Blues take it across the blue line. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. The open ice, they're picking up steam. St. Louis has it near the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. The Blackhawks have it from their own end. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Here's a short pass to Neighbors. Oh, he'll feel that one. Suter's got the puck in his own zone. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Works it across to Doc. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit.
Power forwards are often heavy on their skates. They're strong, they're physical, and they know how to retrieve pucks, and man, can they deliver bone-crushing hits.
The Blues gain possession along the wall. Sends the pass over. Puck picked up by Falk. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Chicago's been very active offensively tonight, but they just have not been able to finish on their scoring chances here late in the third. Bugstad's won the draw. Oh, what a move! Denies him! Sends it to the middle! What a chance, but they can't connect! Quick pass to Bedard. Jostles the puck loose. Oh, look at this! Puck is dumped in. That'll allow the defensive pairings to switch things up. Slides it diagonally to Bedard. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Porochenko's moving the puck through his own zone. Takes the feed. Sent into the offensive zone. Handles the bank pass from along the boards. Chicago's in on the offensive attack now. Scooped up along the wall by Bugstad. Quick feed to Bedard. Chicago's got the puck inside the defensive zone. On the attack along the boards. And that's taken by the defense. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Bedard. And a great save. Moves the puck to Kyrou. The Blackhawks look to start the transition game. Poked away by Vlasic. And now he passes up to Mikheyev. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. What a steal in his own end. Tries to get it over to Kyrou. Fires it, and one last save. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. Well, if there was ever a team that needed a win, it was this one tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, they played to their strengths finally, James, and it was a full 60, and it was consistent. It's a reason they got the W, but now they're going to have to layer it and find ways to build energy and momentum off of this win.
The streak